Welcome back to USA Car Reviews, where today we're diving into something that feels almost like a dream finally brought to life. The legend has returned, the icon is reborn, and the name alone is enough to make enthusiasts sit up straight. Yes, we're talking about the brand new 2026 Pontiac GTO. For decades, the GTO has been a symbol of raw American muscle, a nameplate that defined an era and left its tire marks in the history of performance cars. And now, against all odds, it's back, redesigned for a new generation but still carrying the DNA that made it unforgettable. So, let's fire it up and see if this new GTO can live up to its legacy. The first thing you notice is the design. Pontiac's designers didn't simply rehash the past, but they gave us something modern, aggressive, and instantly recognizable. From the wide stance and muscular haunches to the sharp LED headlights and a front fascia that means business, this car screams performance before you even touch the throttle. The split grille is back, modernized with sleek black mesh, giving a respectful nod to the classic GTOs while looking right at home in 2026. The hood features functional scoops, not just for looks but to feed air to the beast that lives underneath. Around the back, quad exhaust tips, a sculpted rear diffuser, and bold LED taillights complete a look that's both retro-inspired and future-facing. But looks are only part of the story. What about what's under that hood? This is where Pontiac has decided to swing for the fences. The new GTO comes standard with a 6.6-liter V8 that pumps out an earth-shaking 640 horsepower and over 600 pound-feet of torque. That's enough to rocket this coupe from 0 to 60 in just about 3.5 seconds. For those who crave even more, a high-output twin-turbo V8 option is rumored to push things beyond 700 horsepower. Power is sent to the rear wheels through either a 6-speed manual transmission for the purists or a lightning-fast 10-speed automatic for those who just want maximum performance without the hassle. And yes, there's even talk of an electrified variant down the road, because performance in 2026 isn't just about brute force, it's also about keeping up with the future. Step inside, and the GTO greets you with a driver-focused cockpit that blends heritage cues with modern technology. There's premium leather everywhere, contrast stitching that echoes the classic Pontiac red, and a flat-bottom steering wheel that feels right at home in your hands. The digital instrument cluster can be customized to show everything from classic-style gauges to futuristic performance readouts. A massive infotainment display runs the latest software, complete with wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a dedicated performance app that lets you monitor real-time horsepower, G-force, and lap times. It's a space that respects tradition but embraces innovation. On the road, the 2026 GTO is more than just straight-line speed. Thanks to an adaptive suspension system, magnetic ride control, and upgraded Brembo brakes, this car can carve corners with precision. It's a true muscle car that finally handles as well as it accelerates. The exhaust note is a symphony of deep growls and high-pitched roars, giving you that visceral connection every time you tap the gas. This is not just a car to drive, it's a car to experience, and every second behind the wheel reminds you why the GTO name matters. The big question, of course, is price. Pontiac wants the GTO to be attainable enough to bring muscle car fans into showrooms, but also exclusive enough to underline its performance credentials. We're hearing base models will start in the mid-$60,000 range, while fully loaded versions with the high-output V8 could climb into the $90,000 territory. Considering the power, heritage, and technology on offer, that price feels competitive with rivals like the Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat and the Chevy Camaro 1 Zelati. So, does the 2026 Pontiac GTO deliver? Absolutely. It's bold, it's powerful, it's stylish, and it honors the past while charging full speed into the future. This is a car that doesn't just wear the GTO badge, it earns it. For enthusiasts who've been waiting years to see Pontiac make a comeback, this feels like the reward we've all been waiting for. Thanks for watching USA Car Reviews. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Pontiac GTO, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss our next review. Until next time, keep your engines roaring.